So now we're doing 7Q descending order. This is by Tasty O's, and 90% of the people like it. So our task is to make a function that can take any non-negative integer as an argument and return it with its digits in descending order. Essentially, we're going to rearrange the digits to create the highest possible number. So for example, we've got 4, 2, 1, 4, 5, and it'll do 5, 4, 4, 2, 1. We've got this one here, and it'll do it like this, and this one, and this one. So it just reverses the order of this one. Looks easy, right? All right. So let's write some comments down so that we know what we want to do, all right? So first things first, we're going to want to split it. We're going to want to turn this thing to a string because we're not going to be able to do anything with it as an integer. So turn number into string. All right. After that, we want to split it into an array. Put not into array. Split string into a list. Okay. Then after that, what we want to do is with the sorting methods in Python, like sort and whatever, or sorted, we're going to have to have them in number order. Well, it's in a list or it won't work. So actually, no, not even that. We're going to have to, what am I trying to say? We're going to have to turn these back into, to do this method, what we're doing, we're going to have to turn the strings back into numbers. So turn the list items, turn list items into integers. All right. List item strings into integers because they'll be strings at this point, right? And then after that, we want to sort the list in descending order. Then we want to turn them back into strings. Turn list items back into strings. And then we are going to want to join the list, turn the string into an int and integer and return it. All right. And the only reason I know it's like this, because usually I would have just done this without like splitting them, putting them in a new array. But it turns out that's what I had to do using the method that using this method right here. So first things first, let's turn it into a string. So we'll say string equals, and then we'll say str, and then in the string function with num in it. All right. So let's print out string to see what it looks like, see if it worked. And it did. We've got a bunch of strings right here. All right. So we got that. So now let's make a list into it. So let's say string list equals, and then we'll do list. We'll do the list function on it and say string like that. And that's going to make it into, now we can't do it like JavaScript where we would say like string dot split by the spaces in between. It doesn't understand what that means. So this is the way to do it by this is the way to put every character in its own element. So in its own list item. So we'll say right here, print print this here. Test it out. And look, we can see we've got this list like that. Now, if we were to sort it right now, let's say sorted equals sorted list equals We could do the sorted function on it, and then say, what were we? String list, and then we would say reverse equals true like this. If we do this and then print sorted, let me get this out of here. Print sorted list. We can see here, we could have done that the whole time. All right, so now we've got a sorted list in reverse order. Did we even need to turn it into anyway, so we don't need to turn the list items into integers. We don't need to do this at all. Let's just do this. Take this and do Control X and do Control V and enter and bring it back, and here we go. Okay, so now we're going to join the list back together. So we'll say joined list now equals and then the join method in Python is having the empty string dot join, and we'll put sorted list into there. All right, let's print joined list. All right, whoops, let's just print joined list. Copy it, boom, test it. All right, look at that. And then we got to turn it back into a integer. So we'll say final number. Hold on, let's drop this down. Equals and let's say int of joined list. Joined list. All right, test it. Come on now. Oh, no. Print final number. We don't need to print. Let's just say return final number. We know it's going to work. Test. Looks good. All right, cool. And so after doing all this, we can see we could have probably just said this join. We could have just said like num, wrap this up in parentheses, turn it into a string, wrap that up in parentheses. Honestly, I don't even know if we need to do this. Like, let's do this. Let's see if it will work if we change this to this. Test it. Oh, what the hell? Oh, yeah, we're not. Let's return final number. Final number. Test it. Yeah, so we don't even need to turn it into a list. Because I think it'll do that right here. Will it? Hold on. Let's print out sorted list. Print sorted list. That's not how I do it. Sorted list. Test it out. I said print sorted list, bro. Let's get rid of that and then just print it. Okay, so printed sorted list. Okay, so it's going to be like that no matter what. If we sort the string like that, it's going to be like that. So what if we just did the sort method on the string? No, we can't do it. Can we? I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, let's come down here and we could have just said, anyway, let's just return final number because we know this is going to work. Final number. Let's get rid of this. Test it out. Looks good. Let's attempt it. Still looks good. And submit it. All right. There we go. Okay, yeah. So this is what they did. So string number, then that's inside of the sorted function. Same thing we did here. And then they joined it back together and then made an int out of it. So they did everything we did. They just didn't do it in the verbose manner we did it. The first time I did it, I used for loops and stuff because I didn't really understand. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, okay. Okie dokie. All right. So look at this. S equals string number. S equals list S. X equals sorted S. S equals reversed S. S equals the join method, return int S. Yeah, you could do it that way too. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're seeing the way Python works. We just need to understand the syntax because it's pretty much the same as JavaScript, right? All right, let's go to best practice over here. Very much like this one. All right, and there we go. And we'll see you next time.